guys, so it's like 6:38 and I'm finishing up dinner. My whole family is out except me and my baby. She's taking. So earlier today, so happy Women International Day. I completely forgot until I went on Instagram and everyone's talking about Women's International Day, so for all my ladies who are watching this, happy Women's International Day. You deserve to be loved and appreciated every day, not just this one day. Oh my goodness, out of the year. I think we are beautiful and unique and strong and empowering. That's how I view women, for the majority of the part. I hate seeing, women that are just negative towards other women, and we need world peace, people. World peace. We all need to learn how to be kind to each other and not be, so negative and nasty, And that brings me to a video that I had made earlier today about a pet peeve of mine. And of course, it's kind of ironic, but it has to do with, let me see the time because I don't want to burn my chicken. I already burned the top there. I burned it on the bottom. I have it on broil, so it's on high, so it's cooking. But yeah, so I made this video about this pet peeve that I have with women, and I'm going through this myself, so it's personal, but at the same time, I've seen other women go through this, and so it's not too personal, but I hate the fact that women are just so negative about other women when, they're no longer with their spouses or their exes or whatever. There's a reason why you're not together. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why he's your ex. And, you're over here trying to blame the new, person that they're in a relationship because of the failure of your relationship. And that to me is just I want to say it's just not cool. But I mean, in all honesty and reality, with all jokes aside, it's serious. It's not cool. There's a reason why things didn't work out between you guys. Not everyone is meant to be with the person they end up choosing to be. We get lucky. Those that end up being together for years, they're blessed. They're able to accommodate and compromise, and they had built a strong foundation for their relationship. But if your foundation in your relationship is not strong, guess what? Your relationship isn't going to be strong. Especially when you guys have obstacles to overcome. You guys are not going to be able to overcome those obstacles. So why blame or why hold resentment and regret on someone that had nothing to do with your relationship, and to also hold that resentment and bitterness towards your ex when, you know, at some point it just wasn't your ex's fault. Like, it takes two, you know, and people don't take accountability for their actions and their mistakes and things like that. And like, we just need to grow up, people. We need to be adults and just, you know, be mature about the situation that you're going through in your life, and just say, okay, I'm wrong. I did this, and I shouldn't have handled it this way. I shouldn't have done that. And what can I do now to make it better, to do better, to be better? Because this is what we come here. We come here to be better people. You know, we come here with a purpose. At least that's my belief. My belief is that I'm here for a purpose, not just to, you know, be a mom or a wife. Like, no, I have a purpose, and I know that my purpose here is to help people. I've been through a lot in my life that I know that I can help people with my testimony, with my experiences on things that I've dealt with, and I, you know, continue to live. Like, every day it's a new day, and, you know, I'm blessed. Like, I'm in a, you know, I have a great husband. I have my children. Like, I really have nothing to really complain about. Like, not every day is perfect, but I mean, I'm happy, you know? And not everyone can say that. Not everyone can say that they're genuinely happy, and, you know, and I want just everyone to be happy. So, hold on, I gotta go check on this chicken, because this chicken, I think I'm gonna burn it. So I wanted to, you know, I've been wanting to make this video for a while, because I'm all about, oh yeah, I didn't burn it, but it's ready. I'm all about world peace, and I just want everyone to get along, and I just hate, you know, women bashing other women, and women bashing men, and everyone's bashing everyone. It's like, why do we have to live in a world and like that? We don't have to. We choose to behave and to act the way we're acting. If that makes any sense. Does that make sense? Like, if you're choosing to be not a good person, and I mean, come on, people, like, I'm hoping, you know, I'm trying to talk in a language where adults know what I'm talking about, and, you know, in case young kids are watching this, like you look up to people, and you want to be a, you know, like, I'm not a totally religious person or anything like that. But, you know, I do believe in God, and I read the Bible, and, you know, I pray for my enemies. I pray for the people that I don't like, you know, and I wish them well. I really do. Genuinely, I wish them well, because I feel like if I wish them well and life goes well for them, shoot, they will learn to leave me and my family alone, so, you know, so we can continue to be blessed, and, you know, so I mean, I try to treat people with love and kindness, and most importantly, with respect, because I think that this world is lacking is respect. You know, we live in this new society where everything is so negative. Like I said, women are negative towards women, men are negative towards men. We live in a society where, you know, our youth our youth is going into garbage. Like, you know, I thought during the time I was growing up was bad. No, it's just, it keeps getting worse, and it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. And, you know, and our kids, our children, they're being raised in this, you know, negative society. And it's up to us as their parents to be their role model. And if you can't be a positive, loving, kind, caring, humble, you know, role model in your child's life, then what are you being? Like, we need to ask, you know, ourselves that question. Like, what are we teaching our children? You know, what footprints do we want to leave behind? You know, I want my footprints to be strong and imprinted. Like, you know, I want my kids to know who I was and who I've become. Because, you know, this is another problem, another pet peeve that I have. Women are looked at as just like, oh, they're just homemakers. No, we're not. We're just not homemakers. We're more than just that. You know, but anyways, that's a different topic. So I wanted to really just, you know, talk about that big pet peeve. Like, today's Women International Day. Like, let's be kind to each other, you know? I know it's hard sometimes to be kind to your exes, and I know it's hard sometimes to be kind to your ex's new spouse and to your ex's new girlfriends or boyfriends, but you need to think of this. There's a reason why your relationship, okay, didn't work out. For whatever the reason is. Whether it might have been your fault, their fault, you know what? It doesn't matter. It didn't work out. You guys aren't together. And so instead of focusing in the past, in the negative, how about we start focusing on the positive and in the future? You know, and especially if you have children, because this is where, you know, majority of the people that are going through this and can relate through this is because they have kids. If you don't have kids, nothing's holding you, nothing's bonding you together. So if you have kids, with more reasoning to just, you know, say, let bygones be bygones. You know, I'm still holding on to, you know, because that's the only reason why you may still be upset with your ex, is because you're still holding on to something that they did to you, that they hurt you, because you might have given them, you know, your heart, your love, whatever, and they broke it. They, you know, when a relationship doesn't work out is because, well, it's because of a lot of things, but, you know, you feel heartbroken, you're hurt, you feel betrayed, and you feel angry, and you feel all these negative emotions. But it's not for us to just, you know, oh my goodness, to just hold on to those negative feelings. You know, we need to be better than that, and just be able to just find peace in our lives and with the people that, you know, that hurt us. We need to find forgiveness. I'm not saying forget about, you know, the things that you've been through, because that's what makes you the person you are, and hopefully that person is strong and, you know, and kind, and just takes this negative event and trauma and pain and turn it into just something positive and beautiful, like helping others. So that's what I wanted to say. But anyways, happy international. So anyways, happy international, oh my goodness, I keep saying the same thing. Happy Women's International Day. I hope my message comes across clearly to those who need it and who are going through it. Like I said, I'm going, I go through this with my spouse's ex-wife, and so, so I know what I'm talking about. Like, I don't hate her. There's times that I have to disagree with her, and I respectfully dislike the things that she does to my husband and to myself, and sometimes it involves our children. So we don't hate her, but we dislike the fact that we can't communicate with her, and we can't co-parent with her the way we wish we could, and we can't have a amicable and respectful relationship between the three of us, even though she's moved on. I don't know, it's like she's still holding on to the fact that he's moved on, and he remarried, and I guess she's not there. I don't know, but yeah. So I understand you women that are going through that with another woman. I understand the frustration. It gets especially when like the kids live with you, like my stepkids, they live with us, so it's hard. Our kids want me and her to have a friendship, a relationship, and she doesn't want to, and you have to respect that, and kids, they ask her, Mom, can you change? And she's like, no, I'm never gonna change. And it's sad. Sometimes people just don't change. But whoever's watching this, I hope you realize that you can't continue to live a negative life. Negativity just keeps attracting negative. It's not going to bring you any positive. If you don't genuinely love yourself and learn to forgive others, you're not going to be able to be happy with anyone else. You're never going to be able to find a true, I don't want to say true love, but true companionship in someone. Because you're not going to be able to, because with everything that you've been through, all the pain, all the hatred, all the bitterness, all the anger, all the resentment is not going to allow you to let someone new in your life to love you the way you deserve to be loved. Like, I hope that makes sense. Like, as long as you're filled in with all that negativity, you won't be able to truly and successfully be happy with a woman or a man. Okay? Like, you won't be able to be genuinely happy because you won't be able to allow them to love you, because you're still holding on to all that negative stuff that happened in your past, that happened in your relationship. You know, like, and you need to let it go. Like, it's just time. It's time to let things go. So, I think I've said enough. I mean, I don't know what more to say besides, you know, world peace. We're all beautiful and we're all unique, and you know, we're human. We all make mistakes, but it's just the way how we overcome, how we deal with our mistakes, and how we're able to grow and be better people on how to deal with them. You know, so I just wanted to throw a little bit of that out there, because you know, it involves women, and it's sad, you know, that women have to be they have to feel threatened by other women. And you know, like, don't think it is that way. Think of it as, you know, this is just another beautiful woman who's completely different, you know. And that goes for my husband's ex, you know. She's a beautiful person in the outside. I can't speak for the inside, but I want to believe, you know, behind her wall of bitterness and, you know, anger and resentment, she is this fun, loving, caring, humble woman, you know. And you know, and you know, it's sad, but like, obviously she doesn't know, so that's what makes it sad. But like, yeah, you know, I command her, I respect her, you know, for the things that I just know some, of course, but for the things that I do know that she went through, I guess I have that respect for her, for being able to push through all that pain. But I feel like even though she's pushed through all that pain, and she's, you know, instead of finally one day, you know, instead of waiting for 13 years, you know, saying, you know what, this is enough. Like, I've had enough, you know. I think that her outcome could have been better, but you know, but shit happens, you know. Like I said, we're not perfect, and we all make mistakes. She made a mistake, you know, to keep holding on to something that wasn't there, and you know, and she's human. She's a woman. She, you know, she probably thought that was best for her at that time, and we do that. I've done that, you know. I'm pretty sure you've done that in relationships, trying to hold on to something that you think it's still there, but in reality, it's just not there. And we just want to be in denial, and you know, we want to bring babies, and I don't know, just do a bunch of crazy other shit. But yeah, so anyways, this video's been way too long on this topic. I just wanted to spread world peace and love to you all, women and men who are watching this. So, you know, I hope this video helped you in some way and somehow. And I hope we can relate. And for my women out there that are going through this, you're not going through it alone. You know, for my women that are still angry and holding on to all that negativity. You know, just, I say, you know, give yourself some time. Set yourself a time, a day, like on July 10th, I'm going to, that's it. It's the end of it. It's the last day that I am going to be angry at her, at him, whatever. And from that day on, it's going to be a new day, you know? So give yourself some time, but also set yourself some limitations. And be happy. Be happy. Do what makes you happy. If it's going out with your friends and dancing, go out with your friends and dance. If it's buying dollar plates and breaking them for everything that you've been through, go ahead, buy the damn dollar plates and break them. Like, you know, let that aggression, let those feelings, let all that negativity just wash away. And, you know, and once you're done with all of that, say, I'm free. Today is a new day, and it's a new me. And I'm going to take ownership of my life, of myself, and going to be a better person for my children, for myself, for my grandchildren, and, you know, whoever you have that, you know, keeps pushing you forward. So yeah. So anyways, I keep saying bye and I keep talking about it. So all right, guys, this is it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it really did help you. So I'll see you in my next one. Bye, and happy Women's International Day. Bye.